What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo, a late night Psicoactivo on a Monday, still for me. Can't say that you were not warned when Dan Cleary revealed that the hearing was confirmed. He did not reveal the date because he knew exactly what Alan Levine warned us about in our previous interview. So here's Alan to tell you, because we have some breaking news. It's not good, but this is Alan warning us about this potentially happening a few weeks ago. You wanted to say something about the upcoming potential hearing and the potential whistleblowers that you want to tell the public. The floor is yours.
Yes, absolutely. I've been watching this for the last couple of weeks, and with all due respect to the community and the podcasters out there, I know they're trying to do their job and they're excited and they want to get out there and inform the public. But I'm asking you, please do not speculate about upcoming witnesses. You're simply endangering the safety and welfare of people that have not been asked to speak at any hearings, and it's intimidating those who may speak at hearings down the road. If this was a hearing about the Mexican drug cartel, what do you think would happen to people who were suspected would testify before the Congress?
They would probably
That's
be
what
disappeared.
we're looking at here. So yeah. So please do not speculate. Keep your powder dry. Wait. Let's see what comes up.
So there's that. And there were some people, some folks who did report on the date, specific date of September 9th. And everybody had to report it. I reported it afterwards because somebody said the date. Now, this video from Corbell makes a little more sense if the news that you saw in the thumbnail is true. So this is what Corbell said with Shane Smith on Vice.
What's happening now? Three whistleblowers.
Yeah, right now, man, like already recorded.
Wow.
Like, so if it doesn't come out in Congress under oath to the American public, and by the way, it's all safe, it's taking care of national security, don't worry, we're thinkers over here, right? The people talking, they're not idiots. They've worked their whole lives in the shadows. CIA, working in State Department, working in all official capacity you could imagine, from military to intelligence. They ain't dummies. They live here. They love this country. But this needs to come out, especially because they're being enacted against. So the next hearing is to protect whistleblowers. If we get this done, we set precedent. If David Grush, who I said was a baller, right, Godzilla, if that mother is taken care of,
So he's no longer working for the government.
Well, no. See, this is a historic thing. So Representative Burlison and the task force under Luna brought him as a whistleblower back into government because he had all the clearances for a limited time to be the kind of liaison to the world of whistleblowers to help them bring people forward to do congressional hearings. So it's weird. You get a whistleblower who's now a government employee again. So this is a guy who's a real credit to the intelligence.
Do you think there'll be any new information come out of that? Those congressional hearings or not?
100, but if they do the hearings, yes. If not, it'll come out on Weaponized, and me and George Knapp, because we already recorded with him. We're going to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God.
There you go.
Okay, so this may happen actually because we got the breaking news from none other than Dr. Eric W. Davis. Here it is. This is a post on LinkedIn where Professor Kevin Knuth posted something about a lecture that he gave. And Dr. Davis said, next congressional hearing on UAP is in November, not September 9th. And then a lady named Andrea L. said, oh, did they postpone it? Thanks for the heads up. And then Dr. Davis said, it's looking that way since there's nobody volunteering to testify. And then Andrea L. said, this is so incredibly sad. Too much retaliation power is still in the hands of those who control these classified programs. I do believe in other forms of disclosure anyway, and something is moving nevertheless. And awareness of the reality of these phenomena is rising globally. Alan did mention this, and he did warn that if dates were going to be thrown off, and even names which haven't been thrown off yet, the hearing was in jeopardy. Although Dr. Davis is alleging a different reason. He's saying that nobody wants to come forward. Well, Eric Burlison said and stated that 2 Air Force and 1 Navy people are scheduled to testify on September 9th. So, who are those that are willing, and who are the ones that are not willing, according to Dr. Davis? And I don't know about you guys, but this has been floated already a little bit, especially from people like Joe Murgia. I saw Patrick at Vetted also saying that one of the most important witnesses was Jay Stratton. And I do agree. I mean, based on everything that he's stated, both in the Skinwalkers of the Pentagon book and on the Age of Disclosure documentary trailer, and whatever he said at the movie, he does present himself as the witness to testify. So Dr. Davis is part of the group that is within Jay Stratton's circle. So could it be possible that Jay Stratton doesn't want to testify? Or could it be possible that, as Eric Burlison said recently, they declined on having Jay Stratton testify? So which is it? We're confused. Everybody is. I don't know what's going on, but in the past, Dr. Eric Davis has already made statements that have made the news. Some of them have been unsavory towards people like Dr. Richard Banderick or Bob Lazar or Dan Burrish. He's called them liars. So honestly, I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what's happening. We're already asking Dr. Davis to elaborate and Jeremy Corbell to tell us if he knows something. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a conversation with Dan Cleary from the Others from Another Mother podcast. If you guys don't know who Dan is, he's the tattoo man from the November hearings, and he has been a regular at the Doomer Fridays with Clint and Sander from the night shift. And I consider myself a regular on those, although I haven't been recently because I've been doing some personal stuff that I already told you guys about. But tomorrow, I am going to have Dan talking about this and other aspects of the hearing, because if they're not happening, people already bought tickets. They already bought hotel expenses. I know that Sander Jones from the night shift and from the brilliant up and coming podcast, the Dreamland Motel, already bought tickets, already rented a hotel room. And I know that Clint Weldon already got his tickets too. Dan Cleary already got his too. There's a lot of people that are already going, and they were already planning on things because they had it for granted that the hearings were happening. So what the hell is going on? This is really disconcerting. But Alan Levine did warn us all about this. So we're going to keep asking questions. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the post. I also made a tweet where Joe responded. He said that probably Dr. Davis would give him the same quote from that LinkedIn post. But I don't know. What do you feel could be happening? And who do you think could be better than Jay Stratton to testify? Because if they are firsthand witnesses, I think Jay is the best one they should have. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the hearings are happening, or do you think they are moving to November? Let me know. And what is your overall feeling about Congress declining on Jay Stratton, according to Eric Burlison? And who do you think they already have? Because the report is that they do have 3 already. Who do you think they are? From the Air Force, 2 of them, and 1 from the Navy, according to reports, according to Burleson himself, who said that. And what do you think the disconnect is? Do you think they don't trust Jay? Do you think there's like a political bias here? It's really hard to make out what's happening, but I think that all of us together can get to a conclusion. So let me know. If you like the content you see, I'm going to ask you to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. That's all you need to do in order to help us, and it is what helps us the most, so thank you. But if you want to support us in other ways, there's a few links down there you can choose from. You can become a member on YouTube, or you can support us through KGRA. Anything you choose to do is always appreciated, so thank you. That's it for me today on this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay curious and inquisitive like Dr. Eric W. Davis, who apparently knows a lot more than we do. That's what it seems like, or maybe not. Always. Bye.